Have you ever heard small minds talk about people, average minds speak about things, great minds speak about events? Let that simmer in your head. Hey, it's Diana Approved. Today I'm talking about being a lady, becoming a lady. What does it mean to be a lady? It means bringing in your feminine side. It means etiquette. It means your dress sense. It means your manners. It means a whole lot. Your nurturing side. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 points that will lead you to becoming a lady. Right. The first one, which is very crucial, and I see a lot of people not doing it right, is dress for success. I don't mean go out in a suit every day. No, I don't mean that. And that is not the only definition of success. I mean, when you're invited to something or to an event or to a party or to anything really, find out what is the dress code. Find out, who's coming. Things like that. Find out from the person who's inviting you. If they haven't stipulated the dress code, just ask, what time will it be? What is the dress sense? How do you think I should come dressed? How's everybody going to come dressed? Is it easygoing? Is it very established kind of people coming? Just find out from the person who's inviting you. And if maybe you don't have an access to find from that person, just read more on the invitation. And if it says fancy dressing, go on Google, find out what is fancy dressing. What do people dress like when it's called fancy dressing? Always dress for success. If it's a girls' night out, and perhaps maybe you don't know some of the ladies that are coming there, and the one who's invited you is open and is close to you or something like that, just find out, how should I come dressed? How's everybody going to come dressed? Dress appropriately for the event that you are going to. Just dress. Skin is not sexy, guys. Skin is not sexy. Showing off everything is not sexy. Be classy. Just show maybe your wrist. This is a very sexy part of a woman. Show your wrist. Wear an elegant watch. Wear 1 or 2 bracelets. Don't overdo it. Don't go there and be the Christmas tree. Right? Don't go there and be the Christmas tree that's just too many lights, too many colors. Just it's going like nobody's going to stop you. just tone it down. Less is more. That's what I always say. Less is always more. Just, when you look in the mirror and just something feels off, take it off. But dress for success. There's so much to be said about this alone, but learn to dress for success. Another thing that ladies do, they are never late. Never, never, never. Their life depends on it. A classy lady never gets there late. It's either she gets on time or a few minutes before. Just be a person who is responsible with your time. When you're not on time, it just looks like you're very irresponsible, very disrespectful at the same time. Keeping your own time is just important. It's like you're never late when you want to go to the toilet. So why would you be late to something else? Like, just respect time. And when you respect time, other people see it, and other people see the class in that, and they see the responsibility in that. The third thing about being a classy lady is conversation. And conversation goes a long way. In terms of a social event or a social gathering, don't be the loudest. know when to speak. Listening is better than talking. Don't own the conversation. There's just some people that when you are in a group of people, one, they only talk about themselves. They're always the loudest. They're the only one who's talking, and everybody's kind of like, when is she gonna stop, or when is it gonna stop? Have you ever heard small minds talk about people, average minds speak about things, great minds speak about events? Let that simmer in your head. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Just rather listen quietly and let people come and find out about you. That's what I like to do. I like to introduce, fine, if you're going to a place, to a social event, yes, introduce yourself, greet people, and just be a lady and wait for people to come and talk to you. That just shows that people are keen to know who you are. They respect that, oh, this person is too quiet and they look polished and I would like to get to know them. Let people come to you. Let people find out about you. Don't be the loudspeaker and just echo out your life and everybody's like, okay, we've heard it. No. Stand in the crowd, have your drink, hold your drink. You have greeted, you have introduced yourself, and let them talk. The right people will come and look for you, and look for your opinion, and look for your interest. That's how a classy lady is. Another thing about a classy lady, they're polite. They're very polite. They are not loud. They are not rowdy. They don't make eyes. They just mind themselves. They mind themselves. I think that is just confidence wrapped in a beautiful box. They mind themselves. They know how they are walking. They know how they are talking. They know how they are chewing. They know how they are breathing. They know how they are smiling. They know everything. They know who is looking at them from the corner of their eye. Just be that girl. Just be that woman. Where everybody's kind of like, oh, I like the way she carries herself. I like the way she carries herself. They are polite. When they're asked, they say please. They say thank you. They are kind. They know the right words to say, and they know when to say them. Another point about a classy lady, when they're in social gatherings, they are never on their phone. They know to tell the people that would be looking for them, I'm going to an event, or I'm going to a party, or I'm going with my girlfriend. I would be busy at this time, so please don't call me. Or even if they are expecting a call, they would tell the person that they're with, listen, I'm here with you, but I have a very important phone call that I will be expecting. I'm so sorry to do this, but I have to take the call when it does come in. It only shows the other person that you have thought about the time that you're going to spend with them, and it only shows that you are actually respecting that person. Not to just, oh, my phone is ringing. Hey girl, what's up? Yeah, I'm sitting here. Really? Really? No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Even if it's your girlfriend from years that you're sitting with, just level up. Constantly level up yourself. And this is one thing that I am very, very kind of like watching myself to do, because even if with my husband, I just take calls, even if it's my mom or something like that. I just take calls with, it's my husband. He knows that it's my mom. But sometimes I want to show him that I am all with him. I want to show him that he is my attention right now and he matters to me. So there's something to be said about, just making the other person feel so wanted, so adored, and so that you're just so into them. Another thing that classy women do, they accept compliments. That's a hard one. Like for me, it was such a hard one because when somebody would compliment me, I would drill myself down. I'd be like, oh, this little thing, I just bought it there. It was so cheap. And you start pulling it and you start doing all sorts of things. No. Oh, Diana, you look so gorgeous in that jumper. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And you look on the side. Don't be explaining where you bought it. Don't be explaining how much it was and why you're wearing it. And my God, they don't want to hear that. Classy women will make people dig more. If somebody gives you a compliment and you say thank you, that's enough. Give everything away. Don't give everything away. It's silly. It's when I think of myself having done that in the past, I'm like, oh my God, I cringe. I'm like, oh my God, be classy. Be classy. Choose the people that you talk to. Choose your crowd. If somebody makes you feel horrible and some people just makes you act a certain way, excuse yourself from that. If you have a group of friends that are just not exactly your cup of tea, or maybe not living up to what you are leveling up to, I'm not saying hate them, I'm just saying excuse yourself. Take time to assess yourself and see what works for you. Because you have to live a full life. You have to live a life that is designed by you through God. If you ask God, the Bible says God is a God of order. I love that. God is a God of order. His house is in order. His life is in order. His steps are order. So if we come from a God like that, and here we are doing all sorts of nonsense, it doesn't reflect where we come from. And as a Christian woman, as a godly woman, I would like to live a happy life and live an orderly life, because a woman is a woman. Songs is just precious to me. Songs just shows you a classy woman, how a classy woman should be treated and how she thinks of herself. And then you've got Psalms 31. That is just a mother, a woman, a wife, a socially responsible woman who is respected all around. So if you look at those both books in the Bible, then you can kind of see where you can assess yourself and just make yourself right. I love those books, and at the same time I live in the world where we come across so many things, but at the same time I want to live a full life for me. I want to live a full life that I think suits my kind of personality, suits my kind of wishes, and how I want to see and live up my life. I've always called myself a lady. I've always been called a princess just because of the way I do things and the way I treat myself, and I've never changed. And I've been rowdy. I've been rowdy, I've been ghetto, I've been all sorts of things, and I can still be those things in the right time, in jokes, in playful times. But when it comes to a social appearance or social status or social gatherings, you need to hold yourself upright. You need to present yourself right, because a lot of people judge us. Everybody, in fact, not a lot, everyone judges you from sight, from the minute they lay their eyes on you, and then trash comes out of your mouth. My God, that's just it, you're out. So sometimes we cancel ourselves out and we don't give ourselves a chance because we have not taught ourselves. The Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Sometimes we need to educate ourselves. Sometimes we need to just go dig up some information. How are other people doing it? How are successful people doing it? How is this polished lady so polished? How does she have a rich man? How does she, things like that. How is she successful? Has she gone to school? You can go to school yourself. You can educate yourself. You can get a job yourself. You can polish yourself. So let's work hard at it. I am seriously going to be working hard at just constantly polishing myself. I have a son, I have a daughter. I want their standards to be right. I want them to know this is not great standard, this is fabulous standard, this is great for your life, this is going to work for your life, this is going to put you there, this is going to make you a stronger man, this is going to make you a great woman. I have those children that are constantly looking at me, and I am an example for them. So I wouldn't want to steer my children in the wrong direction and tell them it's great to be slouchy, it's great to be lazy, it's great to speak anyhow. You can't allow yourself to speak vulgarly. You can't allow yourself to use all type of slang words and expect people to respect you. No, you just gotta make yourself right. Well, we're gonna have more of these conversations as I level up, as we all level up, and we learn from each other and just try and teach ourselves to be better people, to upgrade, to level up, to be better people, to learn better, to do better. And that's just my hope for all of us here. If we approve, we approve. This one is Diana approved, and drop your comment and let me know what you think. I will see you on the next video, guys. I do love you. I do. And thank you for the comments. Thank you for writing down. And if you have something that you have to teach me as well on this, come on, guys, teach me. I'm all ears. I love you. I gotta go now. Bye.